fell for it again. Oh my goodness. So to fully enjoy this clip, to fully really appreciate this clip, you have to have some backstory. And the backstory is, you have to understand that MAGA has been screaming from the rooftops that, hey, you want to know why they don't want Trump in office? It's because the Epstein files, okay? Because all the Democrats, the Clintons, and the rest of them are on the Epstein files. And Trump is going to release the Epstein files. That's what's going to happen. Hey, do you want to know why they don't want Trump in the Oval Office? It's because they know what happened to Jeffrey Epstein. They know, okay, they want us to believe that he just somehow offed himself, that it was self-deletion. No. It was Hillary Clinton. That's who did it. It was Hillary Clinton so she could cover up the, what was going on in Epstein Island. That's what was, that's why she did that. That is what they have been screaming for the last few years, okay? That is what they have been shouting from the rooftops. That, hey, this was all deep state. This was all a deep state plan, and the reason why they rigged the election was to make sure that Trump couldn't get access to the files and expose the rings of trafficking and all this other stuff. Okay, that's what they said. Now, what has recently happened? Say you had the FBI director, Kash Patel, who's always looks like he's shocked, like he's a deer in headlights. You have Kash Patel and Dan Bongino. Lord in heaven, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. And they're on Fox News. And Jeffrey Epstein is brought up. And we're like, okay, he's going to let us know, all right? He's going to let us know that the files are on their way. They're going to be released this Friday. That's what's going to happen. That's what everybody's expecting, right? Because this is what the buildup has been for. This man comes out and says, you know what? Epstein, he self-deleted himself. That's what happened, okay? They may not like it, but I know what a self-deletion looks like. Dan Bongino comes out and says, yeah, I've seen the files. It was self-deletion.
You said Jeffrey Epstein committed suicide. People don't believe it.
Well, I mean, listen, they have a right to their opinion, but as someone who has worked as a public defender, as a prosecutor, who's been in that prison system, who's been in the Metropolitan Detention Center, who's been in segregated housing, you know a suicide when you see one, and that's what that was.
He killed himself. You want me to I've seen the whole file.
Ironic.
Bruh, now, I don't know about you, but I'm old enough to remember when Trump was talking about how Hillary Clinton rigged the election and it was all horrible and everything, and there was a whole bunch of fraud and everything. And he has this commission to look into the election to see the fraud. And sure enough, the commission doesn't come with any fraud. They don't find it. They don't find any fraud. This is eerily reminiscent of that whole debacle, bruh. Where now you have Tweedledee and Tweedledum telling them that, hey, no, there's no corruption here. There is no deep state. He offed himself. It just is what it is. In addition to this, in addition to Epstein, because you have to understand that these goofies were the ones that released the Epstein files, right? Oh, we're going to uncensored, because you even have Kash Patel talking about how there needs to be round the clock, just, uncensoring of documents, how there needs to be this transparency with the American people.
You need a 24/7 declassification office, whatever you want to call it. Transparency, truth, whatever, I don't care. Sits in the White House, reports directly to you, and you take incoming from the United States of America. I want JFK. I want the 9/11 files. I want this. I want that. All the FBI, and this is a tool, this is something we didn't cover. What the deep state uses the most to cover up their corruption is an illegal application of the classification system.
Bro, you guys are so dumb. All of y'all, bro, who voted for this, man. You voted for Trump because what? You thought you were going to get the Epstein files? You thought there was going to be some big deep state collusion that was uncovered? What are y'all talking about? This is why I'm saying much of the country are just dumb, bro. They're just dumb. They're simpletons. It just is what it is. They have dumbed down the American people so badly that we got Trump in office, bro. That's how dumb you have to understand the American people are. I understand now. I understand why we may be hated by other countries. I get it now. Because On top of all this, we have Make America First, right? That's what it was all about. Make America First. America First. That's what we're going to do. Make America Great Again. America First. America First. Bro, this man comes out talking about how we have to prioritize Israel.
We will shut off the machinery that feeds money into Iran. We will no longer have 100 hostages still in captivity, Israeli and American and otherwise, by Hamas and Iran's Hezbollah mercenary forces. We need America to wake up and prioritize Israel, and bring home Israelis, and make sure we stand by our number one ally in Israel.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Bruh, he's talking about prioritizing Israel. Why Doge is firing American people, why the tariffs are having all the prices raised, and this man coming out how we have to support Israel and prioritize Israel, bruh. You can't make this stuff up. Does this sound like America First, anybody? Huh? All y'all out there who are like, MAGA, yeah, America First. Does this sound like America First? But I know, she's not black, she's Indian. I know. But Lucas, collard greens in the bathtub. I know. I understand. Clearly, absolutely logical and reasonable reasons why you wouldn't vote for her. Totally understandable. You even have Don Bongino when asked, what is dear to your heart? And he says, Israel.
That's right. What cause is dear to your heart?
Cause is dear to my Israel, the defense of Israel.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Listen to me. The man said Israel as to what was dear to his heart. Not America, but Israel. These are the people you put in positions of power. Now I see why they are expediting the process of deporting people who speak, who criticize what's going on in Gaza. You guys are absolute goofballs. You guys are goofy. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. Honestly, every person who voted for Trump, you should be ashamed to even say that, bro. They should be denied service, okay? They should be denied service in every establishment that has an IQ above room temperature. Just like, wait, who'd you vote for? Yeah, you can't eat here, bro. You can't eat here. You contributed to the dumbing down of this country, to America not being put first, but last, Israel being put first. You contributed to just idiocy. You contributed to hatred, bigotry. Just get out of here, bro. We don't serve your kind in this country. That's what needs to happen. Genuinely, that's what needs to happen. Because all of this is just the opposite of what these goofballs thought was going to happen. They thought it was going to be the golden era. Now these fools are unemployed. Now they're not only unemployed, but they're about to cut the social programs. So now you're not even going to be able to, you're not even going to be able to get any type of compensation. You're not even going to be able to get a safety net for you to find the next job. That's what's about to happen. And then they're not even hiring because now they got the H-1B visa workers, bro. Thanks to Elon. So you just screwed yourself. You screwed yourself. In addition to that, you can't even freaking couch surf, okay? You can't even try and survive because now, thanks to the tariffs, all the prices are up. So you out of a job, you out of a social net, a safety net, and you out of buying anything, of actually providing for yourself because you can't afford the prices.
He's out of line, but he's right.
You tell me, is this Make America First? In the meantime, between time, I don't know how they keep on having weapons to fight this war in Gaza. I don't know how that happens. Maybe the magical, bomb fairy keeps on dropping bombs, to Netanyahu. Oh, here you go, bomb fairy. Thank you, bomb fairy. I don't know what to tell you. I find that very interesting. How we happen to prioritize everyone else but Americans. And then when we ask about, hey, why don't y'all help us out? Well, that's socialism, okay, Lucas? That's socialism, communism, Marxism. That's what the left wants. You guys are so stupid. It's painful, bruh. It's painful. How many times do you have to fall for it again? How dumb do you guys have to be in order to fall for this again and again and again and again? I would just think you guys would be sick and tired of being sick and tired. But apparently, the MAGA threshold, the pain threshold, is quite high. Their threshold for pain is actually remarkable. Anyways, guys, that's a video. Let me know what you guys think. Whether or not you believe Lucas, he's going to release the files. You just wait and see. You're going to have egg on your face, okay? And then the Clintons are going to be arrested and, you know, the deep state's going to be all gone. Or if you have to believe, what do you mean? He didn't arrest Hillary Clinton in the first term. You want to know why? Because he said it would be a bad look for the country. After he said that, she tried to rig the election and that she's a criminal mob boss and killing everybody, he said it would be a bad look for the country. Are you guys, you guys are just dumb, bro. You can't reason with dumb people. Like the stupids, you can't reason with them because their race is stupid. They're not black, white, human, they're stupid. That's what they are. It's a race of stupids, okay? Nevertheless, if you happen to disagree, you know where to find me, Thursday through Saturday. Disagreement day, there'll be a number on screen. You call in, and we do get out. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to like, share, comment. Let me know what you guys think, and subscribe. And that fun stuff. Till next time, guys, be amazing.
We need America to wake up and prioritize Israel.